We're drawing snakes in a mandala style, and if you don't like snakes, you better be prepared to cover up your eyes because we're going to have lots of visitors throughout this drawing. I'm Deborah Exum. Thanks so much for joining me today. I create art time-lapse videos on all sorts of subjects, and today we're doing a circular design with lots of snakes involved. I like picking a theme from time to time, and this snake theme was so much fun to draw. I really kind of got interested in snakes thinking about the textures of them and all the designs that they have in colors, and while we stuck with black and white, we certainly explored lots of textures in this drawing. Now, I don't know about you, but snakes are one of my fears. So I used to have dreams all the time of snakes being at the foot of my bed. I don't have that dream anymore, but you know, I think it kind of plays back to, if you're familiar with the Indiana Jones movies, there are a few pits of snakes in those movies, and I've seen that in other movies as well. So nothing like a little fear to fuel your dreams. Now, I'm not really afraid of snakes. Like, if I see one in the yard, I'm not gonna have a fit or anything. I mean, some snakes are very good for keeping the rodent population down and that kind of thing. And we have some black snake is a common snake here. And then there are others that are venomous and quite scary, and we have a few of those too, but I haven't seen any close to my house in a number of years, so hopefully they have other better places to hang out. And as you can see, I went with some textures that were more realistic than others. Some are more zentangle or doodle style. Now, what do you think? Are you afraid of snakes? Are you intrigued by them? What is your relationship with snakes? Let me know in the comments, because I know some people have very strong fear and some enjoy them a lot. Now, this part has a rattle on its tail. We have an eastern rattlesnake in this area as well, so that's one of our venomous ones. And once I got the drawing done, I started adding details. I was trying to give some texture to this eye. I end up changing this a little bit later, but I didn't want it to be solid at first. So we're gonna have that eye stare at us while we finish up the rest of the drawing. And it took me a little bit to decide how I wanted to add these details. I have a good set of pens that are in all different shades of gray, and I thought about doing that, but decided in the end just to go with the black and white. And I wanted to also do kind of the exterior snakes first. They're really the highlight. So I wanted to get those settled to make sure that anything I did on the inside didn't take away from those. They're just taking over the whole video, these snakes. Now I will say I fear snakes in the water more than snakes on the land because sometimes they're hard to see. They can move a lot faster in the water. But they really are cool to look at. Now this would be really easy to recreate. Each ring of circles I tried to divide after the center one there, I tried to divide into thirds, so 3 designs in the circle, and just choose kind of doodle or texture patterns that you enjoy and fill those circles up. And here I went back, you can see I decided the solid was better, and I do like it after I get it in there. It looks a lot better to me that way. Now you're going to see a couple of choices here. There's going to be a video on the left and a playlist on the right. I think you would enjoy either one. I hope you'll consider watching. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you join us. Thanks so much for drawing snakes with me today.